I changed my height so I could take a chick on a date. Another high school story. My problem in high school was like if you were any sort of athletic and somewhat cool, mostly just athletic. If you're an athlete in any way, shape, or form, I was probably into you. So I am taught my buddies. This was a friend of a friend broke up with his girlfriend. Well, she's this big stud volleyball player going to Virginia Tech, and I'm like, I'm into it. I'm down bad. So it's a long shot. I send a couple DMs on Instagram. She DM'd me back. Ended up getting her phone number. I'm like, holy shit, this is actually working. So I'm about to play rebound of the year here in my head. So we're texting for a couple days, and I find out that she's fucking 6'2", 6'3". So I'm like, oh my god. And at the time I'm 5'11", and for that whole thing, that conversation about being 5'11" versus 6 foot or 6'1", like I've been all three, and I'm telling you, like the difference as far as what girls care about, it's actually a real thing. Again, she's 6'3", and I'm like, shit, I'm only 5'11" at the time when I find out how tall she is. And her main thing was, how tall are you? Because I only date guys taller than me. Okay, well, I'm 5'11", so I tell her I'm like 6'3". So I'm like, I gotta figure out how to make myself taller, because at the time I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods, and she was gonna, come hang out and until I got off work, and we were gonna go out to dinner or whatever. So I tell her like I'm 6'3", and she's like, all right, cool, we can hang out tomorrow. I'm like, oh shit, so how am I gonna be taller? So I have those Air Max with like the full bubble on the bottom. So I wear those. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm definitely at least 6 foot now. I go into my garage, like how I think like every dad has like all their old work shoes out in the garage. So I just start taking the insoles out of these. I put in like probably 6 or 7 insoles. So great tip for short guys, if you're trying to date a taller chick, if you take the insoles out of your old shoe, kind of stuff them up, it's like platform shoes and no one can tell. Because that's the thing, is like I didn't want to wear boots or something that was like really obvious that I was beefing my height. I just wanted to look normal. So I put like 5 or 6 insoles in my shoes, and next thing you know, I was, the same height as her. So I was like, I got this, Made sure I was like 6'2", 6'3" before I left that night. So I work all day. I work a full shift at Dick's Sporting Goods, and my feet are killing me. But I'm like, it's totally worth it. I'm taking a hot chick out on a date tonight. So my feet are killing me all day at Dick's. People are telling me, like, are you taller? Like, did you get taller? I'm like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm the same height. So that goes on all day. Like, no joke, when we're taking breaks, I'm like rubbing my feet out in the car. I'm like, oh my god, my feet are killing me. But this chick's gonna be so surprised when she sees me. So anyway, she never showed up. My feet were killing me all day for nothing. I got stood up. So the point of the story is, don't change who you are to date a chick. It's not worth it in any way, shape, or form.